Hello, my name is Dahlia Liang Moore. I am going to do an unboxing and finished jewelry for the Curated Bead box for the month of October 2021. The name of the box is Fall Foliage. I want to draw your attention to a label that is on the back of the box. It says it's recyclable organic packaging because we care. I love it when I receive products that are packaged with recyclable organic material. I don't want to pollute the environment, and I'm very gratified that every month Curated Bead Box sends a box that's made out of recyclable organic materials. I've been getting these Curated Bead boxes for quite a few months now, and I noticed that they focus on larger size glass beads. The beads are like 8 millimeters, 10 millimeters, 12 millimeters, some 6 millimeters. Those are larger size beads for making strands of jewelry. The Curated Bead box from time to time sends 1 or 2 strands of 4 millimeter or 3 millimeter crystal bicone beads to surface spacers or dangles. But for the most part, you expect larger size glass beads with the Curated Bead box. This month box is Fall Foliage. Well, it's for the month of October, so it's fall. And you can see that their colors are curated to brown, orange, some yellow, and some gunmetal colors, the colors of the fall. This is the listing of the items that are contained in this box. And next to the listing is a product code for each item. If you like any of these beads inside, you could order more in individual strands through Curated Bead Box affiliated company, dollarbeadbox.com. So stay tuned for the unboxing and later on the finished jewelry. These are the contents of the Curated Bead box for the month of October 2021, Fall Foliage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. There are a total of 20 items in this month's Curated Bead box, counting the supplies. The first strand, let's see what we have. These beads are 10 millimeters in diameter. It's an 8.5 inch strand. It's glass beads. They are yellow glass beads. They look crackled, some of them, and there's some little stripes of crimson. You could put them on a stretch cord and make a bracelet with it. The next strand is an 8-inch, 10 millimeter fire agate style glass bead. The Curated Bead box is very inventive when it comes to naming conventions. So these are glass beads, but they are called fire agate style glass beads. I can see the fire. It looks like some specks of light, some little brown that reminds me of charcoal. Yeah, I would agree that fire is a good adjective for this. They are simulating agate. Now, agate is a gemstone. It's not an expensive gemstone, but it's a natural stone. And I must say that these beads do look like agate to me. If you don't examine it under the microscope and discover that they're glass, by just looking at it with your eyes, you could say that this could be agate. This is a good imitation of agate. The next strand is a 16-inch strand of 8 millimeter gold rustic glass pearl beads. So the color is gold rustic. I think they call it rustic because you could see little specks of gold. Rustic gives me a feeling of things that are old, vintage, and aged in a good way, in a preservation kind of way. The shimmer of the gold is very nice. I'll figure out what to do with them. The next strand is a 16-inch strand of 8 millimeter earth marble style glass beads. This looks earthy to me. They are called marble style. Well, they do look and feel like marble. I think Curated Bead Box has done an excellent job of making glass beads look like marble and gemstones. I think that they have mastered the skill of simulating gemstones and pearls with glass. Okay, so the next strand is a 16-inch strand of Carnelian Citroen duo style glass beads. Carnelian is like a red, Citroen is a yellow, so this is a cross between red and yellow, and we get a very earth tone kind of orange. Okay, the next strand is a 10.5-inch pale Carnelian style glass beads. Yeah, it's like a pale orange. It's a little shimmery. I like it. The next strand is a 16-inch strand of 6mm sand marble style glass beads. So yes, I could see the sand, the gray and the brown. They are called marble style glass beads because they really feel and look like marble to me. It's a 16-inch strand, so that's very generous of Curated Bead Box to provide long strands, and I think they are very beautiful. Curated Bead Box always provides some stringing wire, so you could just string all these beads into a wire, put some luster clasp at the end, and you have a necklace. The next item, we have a 16-inch strand, dark brown round crackle glass beads. When you hear the word crackle, you think that something is cracked. Well, if you look at inside the bead, it's cracked. It looks like the inside of the bead had an explosion. And it makes it very shiny and shimmery that way. But the glass still has a smooth surface. The inside looks like there's been an explosion. It's beautiful. We have a 7-inch strand of gemstone beads. So these are mixed gemstone beads. So I think that there's some carnelian, some agate, some jasper. These are really nice. These are real gemstones. They are stones made out of nature. And it looks like they're not dyed because the patterns look so natural. So these are beads that came from the earth, from rocks. They are beautiful. Okay, we have a bag of 20 gold round iron beads. So these are 8mm gold round iron beads. They are beautiful. The gold is very shiny. The holes are very big. These would be good spacer beads for leather cord because the holes are large enough to fit through leather cord. Okay. Next item, we have a 1-ounce bag of neon orange inside color glass seed beads. Okay, so the color is neon orange. The measurement is 6'0". I've never worked with seed beads before. Seed beads are primarily for people that weave beads together into a pattern. And 6'0", I think, is the dimension of the bead. They are called neon orange inside color glass seed beads. So yes, I can see that this is neon orange, but I don't understand why they're called inside color glass beads. I don't see that the color is coming from inside. I think the color is from outside. I think the beads have just been painted neon color. I don't understand why it's listed as an inside color glass seed beads. I think it should just be called neon orange glass seed beads. The next item is a flower bronze metal charm. So these are charms. These aren't pendants. If I look at the box, these charms are orange, but my charms are purple. So I don't mind. I think purple is nice. It doesn't have to be orange. Purple goes well with some of these earth tone gemstones. These two charms scream necklaces to me. If I could just dangle a pearl or a crystal here and put it on an earring hook. Now we have a pair of earrings. All Curated boxes come with supplies. These are memory wires for making memory bracelet. These are beading wires for you to string on your beads. These are cream beads to clasp the end of each beading cord. These are jump rings. These are head pins. They are all bent, but that's okay. You could easily straighten them. And these are lobster claw clasps. Okay. The Curated bead box consistently produces high quality glass beads that resemble real gemstones and real pearls. I am happy with my glass beads. I am not necessarily fond of real pearls and real gemstones because those will break my bank. I think that high quality glass beads make perfect simulated gemstones and pearls. And I am more than happy with my glass beads because they are so fun. They are so versatile, so functional, and they make beautiful jewelry. I made 3 necklaces from the Curated bead box for the month of October 2021. The first necklace, I used some crystal rondelle spacer beads and I upcycled a part from a broken bracelet and made it a pendant. Okay. I used a subtlety kind of approach. I didn't want to make too many spacer beads. I didn't want it to be too shiny because remember we are in the fall. It's fall foliage. So things need to be more subdued and more subtle. The second necklace, I also upcycled a part from the same broken bracelet. I added a tassel and made a necklace. The back of this necklace, I used a simple lobster claw clasp and I added a little silver component. The third necklace, it's the brown Crackle glass beads. The pendant was a single earring. I lost the other earring, so this earring became a pendant here. I used crimp beads as spacers. I didn't want to put a spacer crimp bead in each bead. I just thought because we are in the fall, the necklace needed to be a little more subtle. So I just added just a touch of metal, enough to make it a little interesting, but not too much as to make it stand out. This month is fall foliage, and I think my necklaces went with that theme. Okay. I am Dahlia Liang Moore. Thanks for watching.